Well, g'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. And the magic of the FA Cup, the magic of the FA Cup. I can't remember a game as brutal as that to watch for a long time, actually. The short story is we won 3-0, we're in the next round of the FA Cup, that's all that counts. We got a ping pong ball in the hat, whereas teams like West Ham, Brentford and Arsenal, Arteta, are all out. And we're through. We're playing Aston Villa away in the next round. But, that was tough, man. Watching that game during the middle of the night. Delayed at the beginning so that they could fix the goal with gaffer tape. The pitch looked like artificial grass covered in moss. I don't know what kind of eco-disaster that is lurking around. A few microplastics in the air in Tamworth, I reckon. But, you know, the watch-along was fun. I do recall I did manage to maintain focus and enthusiasm throughout the whole thing.
Just going to sit back, put my feet up on the table. Fuck this. Oh, that's better. I'll put the same effort into my commentary as Spurs are putting into this match. Werner's on the ball. Yay! Yay! We've scored! Yay! Woo! Thank fuck! Hey! What a shit goal. Oh, here we go. Hey! That was better. There we go, 2-0. Hey! We bring the proper players on, we fucking do it. All right, there we go. All right, let's fucking kill them now. All right, give me something to smile about, Spurs. There you go, Tamworth, New South Wales. Oh. Well, Brentford got done by Plymouth Argyle. Oh, Spurs are on the run here. Oh, shoot! Johnson. Oh, he scored. Oh, right, fucking hell. I thought he'd missed as usual, but no, yay, it's a goal. Goal for Tottenham. 3-0, there we go. Never in doubt, never in doubt. Piece of cake. Ping pong ball in the next round. Hey, look, folks, thanks for joining me on the watch-along. Thanks for giving me a few giggles. We all got through it. And Tottenham Hotspur, despite all that, we're in the fourth round of the FA Cup, so that's the main thing. I will do a review after a bit of sleep, and the cult is intact. The cult is intact. We can feel safe.
It's not a cult. It's not a cult. It's a multi-level marketing self-help group.
Well, maybe I slipped there a little bit, but I got excited towards the end because we won. What do you say about that game, man? It was 90 minutes of turgid, tepid, scared football. Look, Tamworth came to the party, didn't they? But, you know, I found myself getting annoyed with myself because I was getting frustrated with their player Creaney for being a bit of a thug. But the reality is, it should never have got as far as me being annoyed with him, if you know what I mean. I mean, he could have been doing his tricks and, you know, his dumb stuff. But if we were 5-0 up, I wouldn't have cared. But it finished 0-0 at the end of full time, and I got to say, man, Timo Werner, man, had an absolute shocker of a game, man. Every time whenever he did get the ball, because I don't think he won a 50-50. It was just dreadful, absolutely dreadful. He seemed to be half-arsing it as well, a bit like when he was tracking and pushing players. He'd sort of jog alongside them before running out a puff a bit. So a dreadful game from him, and a pretty average game from Brennan Johnson as well. It's like you see the difference between them, like Mikey Moore and Sonny as well. They go up there, they pause, they wrong foot the other guy, the defender, before putting the ball in, and their deliveries are a hell of a lot better. Werner and Johnson, they just run down the line and then just hope that they can just run past the guy and kick it in. You can't do that. There's, even Tamworth defenders are no mugs. They're not going to just fall for that. So, of course, we got corner after corner, I suppose. That was something. But there was a couple of squeaky bum moments as well. Like nearly the end of the game, Tamworth nearly bloody scored. And fair play to old Kinski. What another good performance. 2 clean sheets in a row. Look, 2 clean sheets in a row, 2 wins in a row. It's not all bad. But it did suck the marrow out of my bones for over 90 minutes, about 105 minutes. Even when we scored, it was more, as you saw from the watch-along clip there, I was in a state of mental disrepair at that stage. But 2 more goals got me back on track. Players, Madison, not good enough. Basuma was all right, Saar was okay, Gray was good. Dragoshin was okay. Regulon wasn't very good. Who was good, mate? Who was good? Well, when Bergvall came on, he was good. Mikey Moore had a good game. Mikey Moore had a very decent game. Weird decision by Ange to play Moore out on the left and Werner in the middle and Johnson out on the right. I suppose, I mean, if we'd have lost that game, it definitely would have been on him for doing that. But we looked a lot better when Werner was out on the left. At least, he didn't have any one-on-ones he could fluff up. But when the changes came, it was time for Mikey Moore to say goodnight. First game back after illness, he did a decent enough job. In fact, our young players are the ones that are carrying the can at the moment. And when we brought on Kulu made such a difference. Spence did as well. We started looking like a team again instead of this plodding, moping slothmobile that we'd been for the first 90 minutes. First gale, probably what the game needed. A crappy, scrappy, bobbly own goal. That's all I cared about. By that stage, I said, just get one bloody goal, man. One bloody goal. We can't be tomorrow's headline. And then the second and third goal. The second goal, Kulusevski, that was a decent strike. The third one, I could have sworn, as you heard, Johnson missed it, got it in. He's happy. I don't know if he should be happy as a whole with that performance, though. Look, it's painfully obvious we need a couple of wingers. We really need a couple of wingers. If we had a couple of wingers, man, oh my God, we'd be absolutely flying. But we got Werner and Johnson at the moment. It's just a shame that they couldn't get the job done to a 5th tier opposition in full time, because we got the North London derby in a few days' time. It would have been nice to have a bit of a rest. But on the other side, Arteta and Arsenal played a full 120 minutes plus penalties and still lost. So they're going to be a bit buggered as well. Arteta looks like a bit of a shambles at the moment. The fans are really turning on him. That's great to see. And look, if we beat Arsenal, I think an awful lot is going to be forgiven of the side. And yeah, I get it. It's tough conditions, tough pitch. I don't know. It's not an excuse though. A lot of these players have come from that sort of background, and if they've become so soft that they just can't deal with that, like you could see the difference when Bergvall came on and started taking players on and running past them. So was Mikey Moore. Even Sonny was as well, and Spence. They were all, and Kulu. The players in the first 90 minutes weren't doing that. It's like, oh, I've come up to a player, I don't know what to do. I'll kick it back or kick it sideways. It was an awful hard game to watch. But we're into the 4th round. That's all I care about. It doesn't matter if it's 1-0. Villa in the next round. I'm not really too concerned about that. I think we're more than a match for Villa at the moment. We'll have some players back by them. So look, I managed to get some sleep after that. I probably needed some, I don't know, medical intervention or something after watching that game. I hope the next one's a bit better. But we did it. That's all that counts. Peace and love, man, and go on you Spurs.